I remember the first time that I got a prescription for antipsychotic medication from my psychiatrist, and I was just completely shocked. And to me, that was really sort of the day where it really hit me, like, oh my God, I have a mental illness. And I walked out of his office like just stunned. And I remember walking down the sidewalk, I was looking down on the ground because I thought, I can't look at these people. I felt less than. I didn't feel like I was an equal. That was probably the hardest day. Sort of that's when reality kind of hit, or what I thought was reality kind of hit. During my manic episode, I was feeling great, because that's what mania feels like. You feel like you're on top of the world, you're invincible, you can do anything. But there's a point at which it can get so severe that you actually lose touch with reality, which is what ended up happening to me. I remember this day very clearly because I developed the belief that there was actually people that were out to get me. And I actually ended up driving into Pearson Airport and was walking around the airport, absolutely terrified, picking up every emergency phone and asking for the police because I wanted help. So someone actually did end up calling the police, and the police did end up coming in, and they ended up taking me to the hospital. And that's when I was admitted for the treatment of mania with psychosis, which essentially means, a break in reality. If I can go back and, tell that person anything, it would be like, don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. It's very scary right now. And yes, you're very sick right now, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna be sick for forever. I remember very clearly when Dr. Zaretsky at Sunnybrook gave me the diagnosis of bipolar disorder. The way in which he presented it to me was in a very hopeful way. And, of course, very realistic, and saying, yes, this is a mental illness. But he also gave me this message that if I do all of the right things and if I get the right treatment, then I can have a very normal, full, happy, successful life. It really makes a world of a difference. It makes a difference in how you view yourself, and how you view your illness, and how you view your chances at recovery. Before my diagnosis, hearing the words mental illness, I think would bring up images of people that, don't have a happy, full life. Having gone through the experience myself, I now see that that's completely not the case. For anyone who does get the appropriate treatment and the right support, then there's so much hope. It's a lifelong illness, but it's not something that ever holds me back from my life. I have a very full, very happy life. I have, a wonderful family, wonderful husband, a very successful and very enriching career. And, my day-to-day, I don't think of myself as a sick person. I think of myself as someone who has maybe a vulnerability that, when not taken care of properly, can result in an illness. But if I do all of the right things, and when it is taken care of properly, I'm just like anybody else. And I don't see myself as being any different from the average person. And I don't think people see me any differently. Going through the illness, like the active, when you are sick, it is very difficult. It is, they were some of the darkest days that I've experienced. But as you begin to recover, I actually think that it adds a richness to your life, because once you've gone through that, it really makes you look at life differently. It really makes you appreciate your life. It makes you appreciate your health. It makes you appreciate all of the people that are there for you, that are there to support you. I've had a very wonderful experience at Sunnybrook. All of the staff have always been very welcoming, very compassionate toward me, and I've just received, the absolute best care. The moment that you're diagnosed is something that's so fundamental to, your concept of like who you are as a person. It becomes part of, like, your illness becomes part of your identity. And so if you have if your doctor is delivering a message of hope, it gives you more motivation to live well.